it's Mike from Party for Crafts. Today I'm going to be showing you this 2-watt infrared laser diode head for the XTool S1 Laser. You saw I just took a couple minutes to put in. You just move it into place, pull the air assist hose off, the electronics cable, 2 screws, and this is the automatic depth sensor that just sticks right on with magnets. So super easy to do. And now this is going to open up some new possibilities for me. This laser head can engrave gold, silver, platinum, titanium. The other head can do stainless steel, and it's 40 watts, so we don't need to do stainless steel with this one. It can also do some more acrylics than the other laser head can. We're going to test it on a bunch of stuff today and see how it goes. We're going to try it on that acrylic. Remember in the very first video, we put that glittery semi-transparent acrylic in there? We're going to put that in there and see if this one can cut it. From the literature that comes with it, it cannot cut all acrylics, but we'll see how it goes. We'll give it a shot. We'll put some clear in there. We'll put some semi-transparent, some different colors, see how it goes, a bunch of different metals. It even came with some sample metals in there. Looks like there's some silver, brass, or bronze, all kinds of stuff in there. Some discs and some plates and necklaces. So we'll try each one of them and see how it goes. All right, let's give this a shot. So one thing I learned with this head is that in XCS, cut is not even an option. So this head is purely for engraving, but I would like to see if I can engrave acrylic. The XTool's material settings website only has settings for black acrylic, so I will adjust them. A little more power, a little less speed, and see how that goes. Alright, there it is, measuring the thickness of the material. I have a little cute, adorable little cartoon beaver in there I'm going to try to engrave. It's got the image stuff up there, so I'm going to go 100% power and let's say 25 speed. One pass. I'm going to watch it carefully, make sure it doesn't burst into flames or anything. I'll put it on grayscale, considering it's solid black, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to frame it, press the button to see. Oh, that's way bigger than I thought. I'm going to shrink that down. Alright, let's see now. That's why we frame, right? Hit the button. That's better, that fits on the acrylic. Alright, I am going to give it a shot. Let's see how this goes. So notice that beam is invisible. It's doing something back there. It's popping and cracking. Remember, the last one only interacted with the masking, the clear plastic masking on it. I'm not going to let this one go too much longer. I'll cancel that right there. That'll be enough for us to see how it went. Alright, open it up. Ooh, and all I got was blobs of melted brownness. So that is not a good engrave there, but that's what we expected. This material is not even on the list of things that you can engrave with the 2-watt infrared laser head. So we're going to move on to some things that you can engrave. All right, these cool pens are magnets on the bottom, and they stick right there in the honeycomb and hold things down. Pretty clever. Okay, next thing we'll try. Remember these dog tags we did the other day with the 40-watt head. We're going to try that with the 2-watt now. Put it right about in the middle of the area that I want. Go back over here. And you can frame with the lid open. Alright, that's pretty good. I'll measure the distance again. The laser is way in the back of the head, so you're not going to be able to see it. See it, it's coming out good. There it is, done. 37 seconds. Give it a second to exhaust. I'll show you how it looks. There, it's done. Alright, there it is. Light's not great, but I'll take a picture of it and I'll overlay this with a picture of it, but pretty good, 37 seconds. It came out better than when I tried to first engrave with the 40-watt. That came out gray, and that's much lighter, like you're seeing bare metal underneath. Alright, now I have this little tray in here. I don't know what it's made out of. It looks like probably aluminum. So I'm going to guess at some settings and see what I can do. So I got a cute little cartoony dog set up in there. I set it to 90% power, 25 speed. I'm going to put it in grayscale mode because it's just black and white. 100 lines per centimeter, bi-directional. I'll frame it. Looks good. Probably take a couple minutes to do that. And let's get it started. Alright, that's all finished up. Let's take a look and see how it came out. That is not bad for guessing at settings on an unknown metal. I'm pretty impressed with that. You can tell it really did engrave it a little bit. You can hear it. So can the 2-watt infrared laser head engrave an unknown metal that's probably aluminum? Yes. Alright, next up I have this dog tag. Pretty sure this dog tag is stainless steel, but made to look like it's silver. I don't think it's actually silver. So we're going to give this a shot. Came off of Temu, so I'm not exactly sure what's in it, but we'll see how it does. Alright, let's center this. Crosshair centered there. Looks pretty good. Alright, I'm going to frame this. I thought it would be cute to put a cat on the dog tag. So, see how this comes out. I'm using the XTool recommended settings for silver, and those happen to be a power of 90, a speed of 160. I'm using grayscale bitmap mode, and 300 lines per centimeter. Let's set the thickness. I almost forgot to do that. Alright, there we go. Process. Start. Hit the button. And that was real time. It really does process and start that quickly. And depending on your settings, you can get different colors. You can get it to come out white, black. You can even run test prints that on stainless steel. Sometimes you can get colors to come out. There's a built-in feature in the XTool software that you can do a test grid where each square has different settings, like different speed and different power, so that you can see which one you like the best and then use that speed and power on your actual process. That's built right into the XTool Creative Space software, or XCS as we call it. It's built in, makes it super easy. You put in the minimum power, the maximum power, minimum speed, adjust the size, and that's about it. It does everything else for you. That's it. It took 2 minutes and 33 seconds to do that. So fans are done. Let's see how it looks. Alright, you can see that there. One thing that I would try, sometimes if it comes out lighter, this one, it's hard to tell depending on what angle you go. If you look at it straight on, it looks white. If you look at it from an angle, it looks darker. So generally, that's really what it looks like. When something comes out lighter than the background, you want to invert it. So I can do it again with it inverted, and that will not be a problem. And I'm going to change the settings up and see what I can get. So I'm going to put it at 100% power. I'll go a little bit slower this time, 25. And 100 lines per centimeter. And this time I switched it over to a cheetah. So we'll see how this one goes. Alright, we'll frame it. Go a little smaller than that just so it doesn't take as long. 0.6. Alright, here we go. There's more power, slower speed. You watch that.
I think that's good.
Here's how it came out. There it is. Okay, next up I'm going to try this silver necklace that came with the 2-watt head. Just put some text on it with a regular vector engrave, and we'll see how that goes. All right, now I have it set to vector engrave. I have the settings that are recommended, which is power 90, speed 160, 300 lines per centimeter. I'll frame it, and you'll see that it's centered on that silver bar. And then we'll get started. This shouldn't take long at all. Process. Start. Hit the button. Alright, that took 35 seconds. Wait for that fan to die down. And boom. Done. Let's see how this came out. That out of the way. And there we go. Alright, I'm going to try one more thing that this is not intended for, but let's see how it goes. A really gross penny here, and some people use fiber lasers to clean coins and things like that, so let's see if this one will do it too. That's a pretty gross penny. See if it'll clean it off. I'm just going to draw a circle in the XCS software, fill it in solid, and do an engrave. So first I will center the crosshairs on that penny. I measured it, it's about 3/4 of an inch, about 2 centimeters. I'll draw a circle a little bit bigger than that. Alright, so I have a 3/4 inch circle drawn. Set that to engrave, just put it 100% power. I don't want to like really engrave it, just burn the stuff off. So let's say 80 speed and 200 lines per centimeter. Just guessing here, I have no idea. Frame that again, so it's going to draw a square around that penny. Should be just a little bigger than the penny. That looks good. Let's try it. Push the button. Here we go. That's all finished. It took just under 2 minutes. Let that cool down, the fans, and pull it out, see how it looks. I can see some differences already. It's not perfect, but it's a lot cleaner than it was. Probably run it through there a couple more times, see how it goes. So although it's not perfect, it's a lot better. It started out, gross like this side, and now it's pretty clean like this side. So I think if we played with the settings some, we could get that to come out pretty good. It didn't come out shiny, so we could run another quick pass over it and see if that takes care of that. But it's pretty good. The ridges came out shiny. I could see those while it was doing it. A little hard to see here though. So that's a maybe on cleaning coins with the 2-watt infrared laser. Alright, so here's another thing that it's not intended to do. I'm going to be really careful with this. Wood. There aren't any settings for the 2-watt infrared laser to engrave wood, but it'll be interesting to see what happens. On the website with the settings, it's all about the 20 watt and the 40 watt, but I'm curious. I want to see what happens if we try to engrave wood. So I will make up some settings. Be really careful. Have my hand on the emergency stop button over here. And if anything happens, I'll stop it quickly. I have to position it. Just going to do that same text from the necklace again. Frame it. Good size. Let's get the thickness. One of the good things about having a physical sensor touching, I have another laser up in the garage, like a light burn Ruida laser, and because it uses a red dot laser coming from the side, if I haven't focused at first, the framing will be off because that dot will not be aligned with the actual laser dot. With a physical probe, it doesn't matter if the thickness is correct or not, it's going to come down and touch, and that framing will be correct whether you focused first or not. So with a camera and with a red dot coming in from the side, you must focus first. But with a physical probe, you don't have to focus or get the thickness first. Alright, here we go. I'm going to have my hand on that stop button just in case. Nothing unusual. Does not appear that anything happened. So let me change the settings and try it again. Hand on the emergency stop button, pressing the button. Let's see. Nothing. So I can confirm that this infrared head, unless maybe I went much slower with 100% power, it is not doing anything to this piece of wood. So wood with the IR head is a no. But got the 40-watt head. The 40-watt head can blow right through wood, engrave it, score it, cut it. It doesn't matter, up to ½ an inch thick if you want to. Alright, I also don't have settings for this one, but I'm going to try glass. This little glass bottle, I know a lot of glass does absorb infrared, so see how it goes. Did not like that. Do the same settings as last time. Let's see how this goes. Alright, that's done. 14 seconds. I don't seem to see anything, so I might just run it again at different settings. How easy it is to experiment. It goes really quickly. I still do not see anything happening, so I'm going to cancel that. I'll show you what I did on the other side. I painted some black Sharpie marker on it, which might absorb some of that laser. Just for an experiment. Let's give that a shot. settings. Let's give it another go. Process again. Start. Button. Ready to try again. Something happening. It might just be burning away the Sharpie marker, but wipe that Sharpie marker off with some alcohol and see if it did anything to the glass as a result. And now we know it can burn away Sharpie marker too. So you can see, you probably can't see, it's too dark. Hold on. Sorry about that, my phone battery died. And now I'm on a charger. So you can see that it did burn off the words Party of Four Crafts from the black Sharpie marker. I'm gonna wipe that black Sharpie marker off and see if it left any marks on the glass. Alright, we have an answer to the question. Did the infrared leave any marks on the glass? And the answer is no, it did not. There's some fingerprints on it, and that's it. So the answer for glass with the IR laser is no, but it's not intended to, so that wasn't a surprise. Alright, so that's it for these tests here today. A few summaries. The mystery metal that's probably aluminum, check. Silver, check. Stainless steel, check, but I would do it with the 40-watt head because it'll go way faster. Copper and bronze, absolutely check. Acrylic, no. Wood, no. Alright, so that's it for some tests with the 2 watts. Down in the comments, let me know if you'd like to see me test anything else with it. See what else I can do with this infrared 2-watt head.